Hi, my name is John Robinson. I am the owner of Robinson Mortuary Services, doing business as Gateway Funeral and Cremation Center. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I started out my journey as a welder. I decided I was not going to weld for the rest of my life. I had the idea that I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, wanted to have my own business. I just kind of stumbled upon funeral directing and working at a funeral home. And what I did was I had a conversation with my grandmother. And my grandmother told me that my great uncle and my great grandfather were funeral home directors as well. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's in my blood. So I pursued it really hard, pursued it really strong. And I went and talked to Mr. Randall at Randall and Son Funeral Home. Everything just took off from there. I learned everything that I could learn under him and his family and other workers at the funeral home. I also did a lot of time with Donald Weaver, who was probably the most influential person as far as embalming techniques and skills of the St. Louis metropolitan area and also in East St. Louis in Illinois as a trained embalmer. And then I also had an interest in cremation. I saw the trend of funeral services moving towards more of a cremation as a way of taking care of families. I took an interest in that and I started Gateway Funeral and Cremation Center, where I specialize in cremation. And that's pretty much been my story. Since I have opened Gateway, the most rewarding thing has been being able to have some sense of autonomy on how I deal with families. When you work with other funeral home owners and you have a boss, if you will, you learn about how they do things. But when you're an owner and you have your own say, you can do things the way that you would like to do them. Not to say that one way is better, but you get the satisfaction of doing the things the way that you would like to do them, serving families the way that you would like to serve. And the most rewarding thing is that I get to give of myself. And I also get to minister because I'm a minister as well. The Undertaker's ball is important. In this industry, I've learned, been around now for 17 years. We need each other. Nobody can do this job alone. Some people and even some of us may think that we are in competition, but in fact we are colleagues and we are somewhat separated, but this bar will bring us together. You know, it's very important to have fellowship. It's very important to have camaraderie. It's very important to be able to pick up the phone and say, hey man, I need some help. I need a vehicle. I need an embalmer. I need some embalming fluid. It's good to be able to get on the phone and call somebody for help. Not just this year, but the following years. You need to be able to fellowship, come together year after year, or ever so often, so that we can build better relationships, build better friendships within the industry. My name is John Robinson. I am nominated for Best Embalmer of the Year and also New Firm of the Year. I will see you at the Undertakers Ball.